Well, hello there, guys. So it's probably been a long time since you guys have seen this ugly mug, but I'm here to haunt you yet again. Today is Saturday, and I wanted to start a series up called Sellout Saturday. Just a funny little name, but we are basically going to go through the process of reviewing products that gamers like you and me go ahead and invest in and buy that are supposed to up our gaming quality, talk about things that streamers use, YouTubers, things like that as well, influencers, and that is exactly what this video in fact falls under, something that streamers, photographers, and YouTubers really take advantage of nowadays. So if you're a viewer, you may not necessarily appreciate this video, feel free to go browse one of our other amazing ones, but if you want to stay, obviously, come sit down, we're good. Today we're going to be looking at a product. It's a green screen. Yeah, say hello. It kind of waves a little. But it is called it's a WebAround. Like, that's what it's called. And literally, it's great branding, great name, honestly. It's WebAround Gaming. They have provided us with a sample here, but it's kind of like throwing on a cape or like an accessory to your chair. So instead of having a massive pop-up, this is what we have. So I wanted to showcase it a little. It basically just slides and slips on. We got some elastic. I guess it's some sort of flexible material back here that can stretch around any of yours. It uses Velcro and it attaches and it lodges. And though it is a little wiggly, it's still sturdy. But we're going to definitely talk about the product. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of its wingspan, if you will. And I'm a pretty butterfly. Look at that. Oh, majestic. So that never happened, okay? You know what's good for you? So, to start off the series, I want to let you guys know that it is Sellout Saturday, but there was actually no selling out involved. It's just a clever little silly title, a community giggle that I have with my friends. But there is no money involved. There's no sponsorship. There's no contract, no agreements. I'm not being made to participate in this video. This was me reaching out to them because I thought they had a great cheap alternative compared to a lot of people out there buying the Elgato green screen, and as a guy that personally has been doing this for years, I know what it's like to start with stands and a green screen, and this is a very, very convenient product, and it's priced at the low end of everything else, so why the hell not? So we're going to talk about this thing with some delicious Apex gameplay in the background. So, first things first is WebAround. If you want to know more about their company, their history, and their products, you can find that down below. It comes in at around the $60 price point, which is extremely affordable, because if you're looking to get the kit, which is what we've had to do for like the last 5 years as streamers, that would require you to buy a big sheet or a green screen, which usually runs about $30 to $40 to cover the space that you need. Then you would need to buy clamps. So, I had some of those in my nightstand, it's okay. And then, obviously the stands to hold them up on, possibly even a bar. Some of them are a little bit difficult, but at the end of the day, I think in the first green screen setup, I spent around $80 when it was all said and done. This thing comes in with about $20 less, and it requires no setup. You just pull it out of the bag, it unfolds itself, and you just slip it right over your chair, right? It's pretty convenient. And the one con to this thing, and I don't think it's necessarily like a full-term con or drawback, but there's like a day one penalty. You have to understand that putting this thing on your chair is like giving it wings. And it's kind of a distraction, but at the same time, I adjusted fairly quick. It was within 30 minutes. I never had any issues. But the first time my girlfriend sat down in the chair, she like turned to the left to answer a question to me and forgot that she had these giant thing on her back and like knocked a couple things over on my desk. So once you become aware of it being there, you're not going to make those mistakes. You're not going to do anything. But it is a very convenient space saver as well, because the stands, the Elgato retractable, those take up a lot of space and they're a lot harder to store if you do need to store them. If you have friends coming over, you're not going to fold down all the stands and your sheet and everything. This thing rolls back up into a small circle the size of, you know, like a bed pillow. And you could store it anywhere, under your bed, you know, in a mailbox, whatever you want to do. Put it wherever you want. It's very, very compact and easy to store. And that was one of the biggest flaws that I had. One of the biggest, I guess, disagreements with the Elgato green screen. It's convenient because it can retract up and down, and, you know, setup takes literally 1 second. But when you need to pull it down and you need to hide the thing, it's like trying to hide a log. You know, it's not going to fit in the closet. It can slide under a bed or a couch if you're lucky enough. But even then, it may not be high enough, so this is, again, another big selling point for this product for me. And again, if that's not good enough for you, on the luxury side of things, the Elgato product is amazing. I'm not going to disrespect it because I've been using it. A very convenient tool, but I kind of just let it sit up and stay there 24/7. But it comes in at around 160, and there's alternatives and competitors in the $160 to $200 range. So that is upwards of $100 more than what this product is. And this is just kind of like an undo. Sit it on your chair, it's good to go. It's got nice material on it. It is a little wobbly, as you saw earlier, but it's still fairly sturdy. And even when it does wiggle and it does wobble, or you get a rage fit and you're just shaking everywhere, it doesn't mess with the quality at all. You're not going to lose any of that transparency at all. So I'm a big fan of the product, and it's the whole reason I went after them and pursued this. It's a green screen. I'm not going to argue, does the product work? It clearly works. It's just a matter of it's on the cheap end, and it's more convenient to just slap onto your chair versus putting up stands and buying a sheet and buying 3 different things and then having to assemble it. And it's $100 cheaper than the next best alternative, which is on the luxury side of things, which are the Elgato, and I think the Nuair is the other product that is trying to rival Elgato right now. I see a lot of that on Amazon. So this is just a tool that I wanted to provide to you guys, my streaming sisters and brothers out there. This is a great tool. As I said, you could take it off and put it on every day without any hassle. It takes you just a few seconds to take down and fold up, throw it right back in the bag that it's delivered in, and voila, that's all it takes. So a very convenient process, revolutionary to an extent, but again, and it doesn't take up any space like stands in the Elgato would too. So you get to save an extra foot or two of space behind you. So I'm a big fan of the product. I like it a lot and would totally recommend this as a budget-friendly option for those streamers out there and YouTubers and influencers. So that's the video. If you guys have any products that you would like to see me review, any companies out there would like me to review their product, the business email is located down below. Feel free to reach out to me. Let me know what you guys think about the product as well. If you guys have heard about them before, if you're looking into them, if you have any questions whatsoever, or there's any particular things you want me to review, I've got on the menu, I'm going to be looking at the Zim Apex, which is the adapter that allows you to play on mouse and keyboard on the consoles. I'm going to be looking into some of these energy drinks, these supplements, if they work or not, gunners, so gaming glasses, a lot of different things that I plan on, I guess, looking into, whether or not they work, if they're worth the money, if there's cheaper alternatives, and trying to do my best to find the best options for you guys, and the most affordable ones as well. So, thank you guys for your time. Love you guys. Again, comment section, explode it, guys. Take care.
Contact with hostile.
Warning, ring closing.
Already in the next ring, I smell victory.
Hostile spot.
Care package.
Man, what oh well.
Looks like a care package is coming in.
Kill Bazoomba, Baboon's Batman. Fool him.
Enemy over there.
Rockstar out. Throw my grenade out. Throw my grenade out.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Something good this way.
Target spotted. Shots fired. Target's right in front of me. Sending out my DH.
Reloading. Recharging shields.
Reloading. Target over there.
There's one right here. One sec, healing up.
Brothers, let's move this way.
Go out and bamboozle him.
Reloading. 1 minute till ring close. Reloading. Took out the whole squad. All right.
Good kid.
Only one squad left.
Reloading.
45 seconds.
Care
Ring's not
package
too
over
far. I'm
there.
okay with that.
Target over there. Control is another for my brothers. Frag out. Frag out. Reloading. Reloading. Down one.
Reloading.
Taking fire.
Hostile spotted. Reload.
Down another. Reloading. Reloading. Killed an enemy.
That was a good kill.